Fair, 11-2 Rainbow High. It was runner-up, beaten a short head last year by Roy Rebel, now £5 better off, and was third 2 years ago to Soleric. So that Rainbow High running the race for the third time. Interesting run of the bottom one, Quataf, 2 3-year-olds in the race. The 3-year-olds have won it 7 times in 20 runnings. Quataf, a 7-1 chance, and also in the Rothmans Royalton Ledger, that Quataf double carpet, 33-1. That's the price for Quataf, and it's 9-1 Royal Rebel and 10-1 San Sebastian.
Here on the Knavesmire, they'll have it mostly in their face for the first half of this race. Persian Punch-Out will remind us in the very first few strides for Royal Rebel from Johnny Murtagh. They're clearly intent on waking him up today as we look down on them through the early stages of this Lonsdale Stakes. And Yorkshire is the first to show in the dark green jacket from Miss Lorelor on the inside of Persian Punch. And then behind these is Jardine's Lookout up the inner. Royal Rebel is quite close early today, having been woken up leaving the stalls. Rainbow High is held up with Romantic Affair, who's last early. Also towards the rear is San Sebastian and Katev and Carpal Garman amongst the rear division as well. But Yorkshire is definitely intent on making this what appears to be a strong pace. He's 5 or 6 lengths clear of Persian Punch, who invariably races up at the pace himself. In third now Royal Rebel, and this test of stamina may suit him. They covered the first quarter in just under 27 seconds and the second quarter in 24 plus, and that's very fast indeed as they run down the back straight. So Rainbow High is being held up in the early stages, he often is, and this horse tends to run very keenly. Walter's watching. How do you assess Rainbow High? Just tricky ride here.
Tricky ride, but if anyone ever can switch him off, it's Richard Hughes, and to me he looks well settled and covered up and conserving all the energy.
Third quarter was in 25 seconds, and that is still very quick, so this is going to take some getting, and it's Yorkshire that continues to make the way from Persian Punch, who's got the margin down to about 2.5 to 3 lengths. Royal Rebel in third, then Miss Lorelor up the inside of Carpal Garman. In the blue and white jacket on the outside is Katev, then Jardine's Lookout and Rainbow High. San Sebastian on the right of frame towards the rear still with Romantic Affair as they pack up, and the pace is slowed to just under 27 seconds for the fourth quarter. And there's an indication of that slowing of the pace, because the field have drawn together now as they make the long swinging left-hand turn, and Persian Punch heading Yorkshire for the first time. Royal Rebel obliged to race 3 deep on the outside under Johnny Murtagh. The horse is running much more sweetly today than he did at Goodwood, with the visor reapplied. In fourth is Carpal Garman in Robert Sangster's blue and green silks. Katev is next. Rainbow High tracks these as they run down the straight, and Richard Quinn has kicked for gold on Persian Punch as he did at Goodwood last time. Carpal Garman goes into pursuit in second, then Royal Rebel, Katev, Jardine's Lookout struggling on, but has Persian Punch stolen a march on them here? He's got 3 or 4 lengths, and we know this lolloping giant will keep galloping right to the end as they run down inside the final quarter mile, and it's Persian Punch, second in the Ascot Gold Cup, winner of the Goodwood Cup last time, winner of this race in 1998. He's still going. He's got 3 lengths. Jardine's Lookout, though, is bridging the gap in second. Then Katev in third. Romantic Affair is 4. They're inside the final furlong. Persian Punch is being followed by Jardine's Lookout on the near side. Persian Punch defiant till the bitter end and held on from Jardine's Lookout. Third, Katev. In fourth, then San Sebastian. Romantic Affair in fifth. They were followed by Rainbow High, Royal Rebel and Carpal Garman and Miss Lorelor, and Yorkshire was tailed off. What a magnificent horse this is. This huge stayer, the 8-year-old of Jeff Smith's, who is gradually capturing the public's hearts this season with a string of heroic efforts. It has gone to a photo, but we think he's held on. Favourite, with Jardine's Lookout 16-1 second and Katev third at 7-1. The win tote 370, places 150, 320 and £2.10. Exacta 73.90, straight forecast £49 and 12 pence.